Greetings, Toastmasters. Earlier this year, I turned 62 years old, eligible for Social Security. Thank you very much. I have also been single now for 62 years. I do, however, have extensive experience dating women. I've also had a number of one-night stands. Although I didn't know they were one-night stands until a few days later when I called for a second date. And then that would make me mad, because if I had known there were going to be one-night stands, I could have gotten away with a lot more. So ladies, please let us know in advance that this is going to be it, and then we'll both have a lot more fun. I've dated numerous women in my life, all of whom were insane, and that's why I never got married. Now, for some reason, I tend to attract insane women. So if you know of any, you might as well just throw them my way so I can add them to my list of ex-girlfriends. And tonight, I'm going to tell you about just one of these fine, upstanding young ladies. Dated this girl for a while, and then we decided to try living together, which is sort of like having a learner's permit before you get your real license. So we decided to move out of our separate apartments and get one larger apartment together. Soon after we moved in, we decided to decorate our apartment together. Now, decorating our apartment together pretty much just meant me helping her put her stuff up. Now, she said I could put some of my stuff up too if I had anything that was appropriate, which apparently I didn't. Now, one thing I didn't like about living together is that you have to share things. She took her half of the closet out of the middle. I got the two ends. She took her half of the bed out of the middle. I got the two ends. And she insisted on having separate alarm clocks, even though we both would get up and get ready for work about the same time each morning, 6 o'clock. So naturally, I would set my alarm for 6 o'clock. She would set her alarm for 5:30 and then bang on that snooze button every 6 minutes for half an hour. She liked the apartment warm. I liked the apartment cool. And she would wear a sweater like year-round. Well, I'm sitting there in my t-shirt sweating. I would open the windows to let in fresh air and light. She would close the blinds and turn on the electric lights. And she insisted on having the lights on to watch the television. That I never could figure out. When she would cook meals, she would cook enough for a whole family, and then put the leftovers in the refrigerator and leave them there until hair started growing out of them, and then take them out and throw them away. She would do the same thing when we would go out to eat. She would eat half of her food, put the other half in a doggy bag, bring it home, put it in the refrigerator, and it would eventually end up in the garbage disposal. And I think she did that because it gave her two good feelings. First, she would feel good because I'm saving food. And second, it would make her feel good because she's saving her life. She also liked to go out to Sunday brunch. And I didn't like Sunday brunch, because the way I see it, I'm being cheated out of my breakfast and it's way too early for lunch. I also had a problem with her pets. She had a dog, a cat, and a rabbit. Now, I've always felt that animals belong on the farm, in the zoo, or on the plate. She felt they belonged on the carpet, which of course leaves hair all over the place, which surprisingly she didn't mind. But if I left any hair on the bathroom sink, big trouble. And she never once laughed at my jokes about having rabbit stew for dinner. Instead, she would try and convince the rabbit that he didn't have to worry about me. I like to keep my apartment neat. She liked to keep the apartment clean. So she would throw her stuff all over the floor without thinking about it. But if I didn't wipe off the countertop right after using it, again, big trouble. I like to do the dishes when we're down to our last dish. She liked to do the dishes when we're down one dish, which made the electric dishwasher pretty much worthless that I paid extra for. Now guys, let me give you a dating tip. If you're suggesting to your date something to do, and she says, yeah, we could do that, or whatever she says after the word or, that's what you're going to do. Don't even try to fight it. Because even if you win on the front end, you're going to lose on the back end. So she and I broke up after our lease expired. And I kind of think that's the way marriage should be. Once a year, you renew your license, or if you choose not to, you just walk away. All my life, I have been fascinated by women, but like many things in life, I find that I enjoy them a lot more if taken in small doses. Thank you very much.